Hello guys, what's up? This is Speed and I hope you all are doing well. So in this section we are going to work with the list text, the paragraph and a little bit of text style. And I think that you all have watched my previous tutorial in which I have talked about the HTML structure, your body and the head part, that what are the tags that we can use in the head section and what the text really does. So in this section, we are going to work with the list tags. Guys, why we are using the list tags? You all are familiar with this. Then if you are going to list out some items, then it is necessary for us to use the list tags. Okay, means if you want to list the item of your some like shoes item or the t-shirts or fruit or cars, then how can you do that? So for listing out the items, the developer has designed a listing tags. So we have three different types of list tags, but we generally work with the two main types, the order and the unordered list. Okay. So if I talk about the first of all, let me just show it to you how you can add a comment to your website. Okay, so firstly, just write a simple text, okay? Then just select the text and press Control and the forward slash button present on your keyboard. It will automatically going to change your text into the comment. And the comments are something that is not going to be rendered on the web browser, you can say. So the comments are not visible to the user. Only the text that you are using, a simple text, is visible to the user, but the browser does not, you can see it, the browser ignores your comment, okay? So whenever the browser finds that this is a comment, it will not going to render this out on the web browser. So what I can say over here, if I talk about your list tag over here, okay. So we are working with the unordered list. So unordered list is something that consists of your not, you can say, numerical, alphabetical, or any Roman number. It is a very simple list which consists of your shapes. If I talk about shapes, so your unordered list consists of your three types of shapes. First is your disk, by default is having the disk type. Second is your circle, and the third one is your square type. Okay, you can just change as per your wish. So let me just show it to you on the browser, but before this, let me just comment this out also, because otherwise it will going to be rendered on the web page. And now if I just launch it with my live server, then you can see on the web browser that how your this unordered list is going to be shown and what I'm talking about. So let me just zoom it out for you. Okay, I guess this will be fine. So you can see by default it's having this type of by default it's having a disk type. Okay, so now I want to change the type. So what I can do, I can just, okay, let me just as I'm going to work with the type, so you can see the representation is the type also, and here type is equal to what I'm going to, okay, circle, because we have three different types, circle, disk or square. So I'm writing circle over here, and now let me just zoom it out more for you, and now it will be clear. Then you can see over here that we have home and this all the text, but in the circle. Now we can change it to square similarly, and now you can see all the text list are in the square, having the square starting. And that's all about the unordered list. And next start with the ordered list. So unordered list is something in which you have order. Order means in the numerical value, you can say alphabetical order, or you can say a Roman order. Okay, so we have three types of order: alphabetical, number, or your Roman numbers. Okay, so this is the means you can see over here that if I just write like OL greater than sign or and LI greater than sign like this, so it will going to add your pet. You will see over here, and if I just write like star, then it will automatically adding the list tag over here. Okay, that how many numbers of list tag I wanted inside of it. If means this is I use over here for, you can see, fasting fast coding, because if I just write like li this, li this, li this, then it will take time. So I just, what I does, I just use the emits over here, EMMET. This is something latestly developed by our developers and widely used while writing our code, because it will just save our time a lot more times. as we don't require to write each and every line. We just use a simpler wording, and we can just write the whole code like the exclamation mark, so that's what we call as emits. Okay. And another list, as I have told you about you, that this is the list which consists of your number, your alphabets, or I can say about the Roman number. Okay. Okay, wait for a second. Let me just wrap this out. So do one word wrap over here. Okay, now I hope this will be visible to you all. And now what I want to show you in the web browser. So you can see over here that by default it is having the order of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I can change its order from, you can see over here that by default the ID is showing me over here. Okay. So I can just write like I, so it will going to give me like Roman number over here. And if I write like A, B or whatever, then it's going to like give me like A, B, C, D. And I can also change the starting point or the ending point or something like that also. Okay. So what I can do means if I want to change the starting point. So okay, wait for a second. Let me just show you one thing. Okay, if you just write type, and then you can just see that these are the some 3 types that you can choose over here. If you don't forget what are the types that you can choose in the order list, then you can just write like this, and it will be going to your IDE will going to help you out over there. And you can just set out the start type. So this is start means 5, so it will going to start from the 5 Roman number. So now if you can see over here that home is starting from the 5. Okay, let me just make it more easier for you. So I'm going to start with the ABCD. Now it's going to start from E alphabet. So you can see over here it is starting from E alphabet. And if I write like number, then it's going to start from the 5 number over here, the 5th number, you can see over there. So it's on you what starting you choose. Okay. So that's all about your list tag, means the order and an order. And the third thing that I will talk about, we have the nested list. And nested list, what I mean means a list which consists of your order and the unordered list. Means it is a combination of your order. And not I'm not saying that it is the only combination of order and order. You can just make a combination of order and again inside of it the order. Means as for your wish, you can just make a huge number of combination of the list tag, but it will be complex for you all. Okay, so I just don't recommend you to work with a lot more list tags. Use as per your wish or as per the requirement, but don't go for like you are just starting the building a tree like this is my first list, the second list, third list, like this. Okay, I hope you understand what I mean to you. So now if I'm talking about the list text, so what you can do here, you can just type like OL, and then you can write like the greater than sign, the this sign. So this is what emit is, as I show you in the upper side. And now if I press enter, it will automatically going to add my this all. But let me just make it clear for you. So I'm just okay. Wait for a second. Just rub this out and start from the very basic, that how it will going to change or how it will going to affect your order on another list. Means how your list is going to be represented on the screen. Okay, so let me just copy this out and just paste it over here. And now let me just show you this output first, and then I will move on to that how your order or unordered list is working over here. Okay, so okay, let me just copy this out first. Okay, not this. I have to copy from the whole UL or the OL tag. Okay, it's on you that what type of list you are going to add over here. Okay, wait for a second. Let me just erase this out and show it to you like this only. So this is your like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and if I just give it like this, so you can see now service having a sub list over here, which is your home, about, and contacts. And if I just go over here and again I want to add, then I can add it to the about us section over here. And now you can see now my about us section is also having a list inside of it. So you can say it is a list or the child list inside of the about us. About is the parent of this list. Now let us move on to the paragraphs over here. So if I talk about the paragraph, in my previous video I will discuss about the paragraph. So what you can do over here, you can just give it a property of align to it. Okay, so what align does, it will going to align your text into the center, right, left, or justify your content, what I mean. Okay, So the lorem is used for adding the null text, you all know, means null paragraph, you can see. So you can see that now my paragraph is justified, and if I give it to like, sorry, center, if I give it like justified, then my paragraph is going to be soon justified. So you can see over here. Okay, so let me add just some more text inside of it. So wait for a second. Lorem 500. Enter. Okay. So now you can see that my paragraph is now justified because I have set in the line type of your justified over here. I can also change the line type to center, right, or something like this. Let me just show it to with center. So now you can see that my text is centered over here. You can see, let me just zoom it out for you so it will be a little bit more clear for you that how your paragraph is aligned over here. You can see that now my text is not justified. You can see over here it is not justified. It is only centered but not justified. And if I just justify it, you can see it is well arranged over here. So this is all about your paragraph. Okay. Now what I'm left with your some of the styling part. I can say the text styling part. So what I can do if I want, then I can add like, okay, that just add in text over here. Marquee. Marquee is used for making your text float from the left side to the right side. By default, it's having the property that it's going to move your text from the left side to the right side. So now you can see that my speed, hello speed, is coming from the very right side to the left side over here. Okay, so you can see it is moving from the right side to the left side. And I have some more text and I have already discussed about them in my previous video. So if you want to highlight some text, so your mark is going to be help you out over there. So any text inside of the mark is going to be highlighted in the yellow color with a background of yellow with the text of black. And now what I can talk about, okay, so if I want to emphasize or delete some text, so this is the delete tag over here. The delete tag is used for making a text with the line over here. Okay. And now I want to emphasize a text. Okay guys, so emphasize is similar to your italic, means the I tag, but it has some slightly difference in these your italicized. So you can see over here that now my font got italicized over here. Okay, and so that's all for this tutorial guys. I hope you enjoyed, and if you have any doubt you can just comment below or message me on my WhatsApp group. I will going to answer that.